Hey, Mark Agnesi here again in the back room at Norman's Rare Guitars. And once again, it is time for Guitar of the Day. It's Thursday, December the 8th. Pretty terrible day for rock and roll. We got the anniversary of John Lennon being shot dead. We also have the anniversary of Dimebag Darrell being shot dead on stage at the Al Rossa Villa in Columbus, Ohio. Club that I used to play in my teen years growing up, about an hour from where I grew up, outside of Akron, Ohio, where I grew up. And now we have Greg Lake from Emerson, Lake and Palmer, passed away today as well. December 8th just blows, man. What a terrible day. But hey, we still have to go on with the Guitar of the Day thing here. It's Thursday. We've been doing basses. Last week, that Gibson EB1 bass, the most watched episode of Guitar of the Day ever on Instagram. It's got over 110,000 views on my page, at Mark Agnesi on Instagram. So hey, you guys seem to like the violin-shaped stuff. Why don't we try one of those, but from a different company today? Come on back. This one's from 1967. This is an original Hofner 500/1 violin bass. Original Sunburst Finish. These are cool basses, obviously, most notably played by Paul McCartney from, what was that band he was in? Wings? Yeah, something like Wings. There's a variety of different versions. These kind of started in the 50s. This was kind of their take on Gibson's EB1, which we did last week. They did some single coil versions. Once you get into the 60s, you start to see the staple pickup version. That's the one McCartney's kind of famous for playing. This one is from about 67. Instead of the staple pickups, you'll see we'll go to the solid blade style pickups, and then we have the raised Hofner logo. These things really aren't serialized, and there's really, the only way to date them is kind of by the features that they have. So with these pickups, that logo, it's kind of 67, 66, 67. We're going to just go ahead and say 67. We actually got this bass from a lefty, believe it or not. So he obviously took the right-handed pickguard off. That is no longer present. Pickguard's gone. And at some point he put himself a left-handed pickguard on there. So there is a left-handed hole from where the lefty guard was on it. Actually never strung it left-handed, played it upside down, but put a guard on it. We've taken that guard off. There's that hole there, but otherwise right, just missing the pick guard. Yeah, these are cool basses. Unique tone, man. You can't do Beatles without this bass because it just won't sound right. It's pretty recognizable the second that you hear it. Why don't we go out front, plug it in, see what this thing can do. All right, we're out front here. We've got the 1967 Hofner 500/1 violin bass. We got it going through the Ampeg SVT rig with the 810 cabinet. All EQs at noon. Hey, let's start back on the bridge pickup using the fingers here to start. Let's see what this thing can do here. Moving on, let's go to that neck pickup on its own. I'm going to pick up the old plectrum here. Let's see what this thing can do. lastly, let's turn on both of those pickups together, see what this thing can do when it's all wide open here. There you have it. The unmistakable, undeniable tone of the Hofner violin bass. This one's from 1967, original Sunburst Finish with the blade pickups. A little bit later than the staple pickups. This one's got the blade pickups. Hey, check me out on Instagram at Mark Agnesi. Check out the store at Norman's Rare Guitars. And check this and the rest of these things out online at normansrareguitars.com. We'll see you guys tomorrow for another episode of Guitar of the Day. Peace.